Hello and welcome back to another program challenge tutorial. This tutorial is going to help you through challenge 2 in which we add a limit switch and a bump switch. The limit switch will turn the motor on, the bump switch will turn the motor off. So we're going to start off on our H drive, so we need to go to our My Robotics folder, which is on our H drive, and we're going to open up our challenge 1 file. That's the file that we're going to be working with. So let's go ahead and double click on challenge 1. Brings up our challenge 1 file, and the very first thing we're going to do is rename this to challenge 2. So let's go up to File, Save As, and it's going to save it in the same spot. Let's go ahead, write challenge 2, and I'm going to say limit and bump switch. Save it. And I'm also going to change the task description, obviously, because we're not on challenge 1 anymore. So I will change this to challenge 2, add code for a limit and bump switch. Okay. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to add some code for a limit switch to start our motor, and then we're going to add some code for a limit switch to stop our motor. And the odd man out is this command right here, this wait 3 seconds. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. We're not going to need it. And I'm going to bring my cursor up to where it says start motor. I'm going to hit the enter button to bring that down because I'm going to be putting a command right there. Okay, so let's come up to our text functions area of our screen and click on natural language. And then let's click on the until plus sign to expand that menu. And the command that we're going to want is until touch. We're going to be using this twice. So we're going to bring one down. We're going to put one just above the start motor. It put an extra space in there, so I'm just going to hit delete to tidy that up. And I'm going to bring another until touch command down. And once again, I'm going to hit delete to tidy that up. So I've got 2 until touch commands. And now I have to tell it what sensor port and put my comment in, okay? All right, so until touch. The sensor port is going to be our limit switch, as you can see up here. I'm going to go ahead and type out limit switch. Don't forget to camel case, which is when you name something, it's going to be all one word, but you capitalize the second word. And I forgot a T in there, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So limit switch, okay? And then I'm going to give this a comment. Use my tab button to get that over there. My 2 forward slashes, notice they turn green. Remember, whatever is green doesn't get read by the program when it executes the code. All right, so what this means is when the limit switch is pressed. So I'm going to go ahead and type that. When limit switch is pressed, okay, and then it will follow from there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is come down to the next until touch command. For the sensor port, we have to give it the name, and the name is going to be for our bump switch, so just plain old bump switch. So I'm going to go ahead and type that, bump and switch, and don't forget the camel case. And I'm going to put my comment in. And when the bump switch is pressed, okay. And that's our code for challenge 2. So the way it reads is when the limit switch is pressed, the right motor will start at full speed. And then when the bump switch is pressed, it'll stop the right motor. Okay, that's what our code should do. Okay, so I'm going to come up. I'm going to give this a quick save. I'm going to compile the program. I'm going to download the program to my test bed. In this case, I'm going to make sure that my Cortex is on. And then I'm going to press the start button when it's ready, and the code will execute. It won't do anything initially. Remember, it's not going to do anything until we hit the limit switch. So I'm going to go ahead and press start. And in this video that you're going to see in just a moment, you'll see what the code does.